Hello, everyone. I hope this video finds you well this week, and I hope your week is going well as we continue to no doubt make transitions in our lives and develop new normal rhythms and practices with where we find ourselves. Today, I'd like to share with you Psalm 77. It's a psalm that I've not been that familiar with actually, but I came across it in my own devotional reading earlier this week, and I thought I would share it with you as it very much is a psalm of lament, but also very much, a very beautiful psalm that I think can help give us words to how we might be feeling during this time. And so the first half of Psalm 77. I cried out to God for help. I cried out to God to hear me. When I was in distress, I sought the Lord. At night, I stretched out untiring hands, and I would not be comforted. I remembered you, God, and I groaned. I meditated, and my spirit grew faint. You kept my eyes from closing. I was too troubled to speak. I thought about the former days of years long ago. I remembered my songs in the night. My heart meditated, and my spirit asked, will the Lord reject forever? Will he never show his favor again? His unfailing love vanished forever? Has his promise failed for all time? Has God forgotten to be merciful? Has he in anger withheld his compassion? Then I thought, to this I will appeal. The years when the Most High stretched out his right hand. I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your miracles of long ago. I will consider all your works and meditate on all your mighty deeds. Your ways, God, are holy. What God is as great as our God? You are the God who performed miracles. You display your power among the people. Your mighty arm, with your mighty arm, you redeemed your people, the descendants of Jacob and Joseph. Friends, it's quite natural, I think, to want to ask some of these questions here in verse 7 through 9. Will the Lord reject forever? Will he never show his favor again? Has his unfailing love vanished forever? Has his promise failed for all time? Has God forgotten to be merciful? Has he in anger withheld his compassion? These are no doubt questions we ask in our dark times. These are questions we ask in times of unknowing and in times of confusion. However, one kind of spiritual discipline that the Bible, especially in the Old Testament and in the Psalms, continually calls us back to is this idea of remembering the deeds of the Lord. That in those times when it maybe feels like, when our experience feels like God has withheld his right hand from us, his hand of presence, that we are called in kind of a spiritual practice and spiritual discipline to maybe remember back to those times when we have felt God's presence with us, to seek and to remember back of when we saw God's hand in our life, remembering his mighty deeds and searching for his presence still among us today. This is not an easy time we are living in. Each week, each day seems to bring new transitions as we try to develop new normals within our life. But I hope that your prayer life during this time might be able to be rich. And maybe it's simply through these Psalms in which you enter into a time of prayer, because maybe you don't have the words yourself in your own times of darkness or depression. But that is okay, to simply allow the Psalms to be your words, to pour out your complaint to God, but also then to seek that and to take that into a time of remembering God's work maybe within your life and seeking just the small glimmers of light and hope we see still in our world today. Grocery clerks who help us in the store, healthcare workers who day in and day out are putting their own health on the line. And of course, just a simple phone call or text message from a friend. God is in these simple means of grace. And I invite you to remember these things and to look for these things within your prayer life and within your spiritual walk during this time. See ya.